Hi, ladies. If you want to do some makeup and have a little chit chat, this is the video for you. So let's get straight into it. So for starters, I was born and raised in New York City. I lived in Brooklyn, New York all my life. I moved out of New York when I was about 24 years old. I didn't know exactly where I wanted to go. Like, I had different thoughts about different cities that I wanted to move to. And Florida was definitely like the last city. I'm not going to lie. But I came up with Florida and I narrowed down to Orlando for a few different reasons. One is because when I think about Orlando, I always think about like a happy place. I think about Disney. So I wanted to be somewhere where I was just influenced by the environment. Another reason why I chose Orlando is because Orlando is central Florida, which means that it's in the middle and furthest away from the coast of the water. I did not want to be anywhere near the water like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach. All of those cities that's closer to the water, did not want to be there. So I chose Orlando. And one of the reasons why I did choose Florida is because of the weather. I just love the fact that you can wear pretty much the same thing all year round. Like, I don't have to rush and wear my summer clothes. If you from New York, you already know you always got to rush to get, your summer clothes in because we only got like 2 months and it's going to get cold soon. So I was just tired of that hassle of always having to change my wardrobe. It was just annoying. I went from Herman sandals to Uggs in like 2.5. So I was happy, living in Florida, and I don't have to really go through that. Another reason why I chose Florida is because I just felt like, I don't know if anybody ever felt like this, but in my city, I was not growing. Like, I'm a makeup artist. I've been doing makeup since I was 15 years old. And I've always had the same set of clients. And I'm thankful because, I was obviously always booked. But it was just always my friends, my family, and a couple new clients. But I just felt like as an artist, I wasn't growing the way I was supposed to. And I'm an Aquarius too, and I love to explore. I'm so adventurous. And I'm like, you know what? It's the pandemic. Everything is going like left right now. What do I have to lose? You only live once. Let me just get up and go. And it really was not a hard process. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be, or as you might think it would be. I could definitely make another video on the moving process in the future. But yes, I wanted to explore. I always wanted to move out of New York City too. Like, disclaimer, I never really wanted to live there long term. I always knew I wanted to move. I even wanted to go away for college, and I didn't get to do that. So I was just like, you know what? One day I'm going to move, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, so moving on, we at point 3. So point 3 is business. And I know you're like, what? New York is like where the money is. And it is. I'm not going to lie. I was making good money in New York since I was 15. Like, I was always booked, always making money, always having money. But as you grow older, or, you used to money, so you start to think like money isn't everything. And that's how I started to think. I'm like, money can't beat my happiness right now. So it's either I stay here and I be unhappy with some money, or I go and, the money might trickle down. So, like, that was literally my thoughts as well. But back to business. I'm a makeup artist, like I stated, and if you know, you know. But Orlando is a huge, well, Florida period is like a huge state for weddings. So eventually I became a bridal makeup artist. That's what I do now. There's like weddings damn near every day. I would say every weekend, but there's weddings damn near every day. And the wedding culture here is just top notch. Like, I've been to so many weddings since I've been here, and it's just a beautiful experience. And I really wanted to become a luxury makeup artist. And outside of like working for celebrities, bridal is like, could be number one. Celebrity makeup. I did originally think that once I moved to Florida, I would be, doing celebrities primarily, but that's just not where, my business went. Like, God placed me to do bridal, and I've been doing bridals since I've been here. I love bridal makeup. Like, it's the best thing that I've ever gotten introduced to. It's like, the day is just, I feel like I'm getting married on that day. Like, that's how special it is to me. So I'm so glad that I made the move, because it was definitely worth it. And the last reason I moved to Florida is because of safety. Now, hear me out, right? New York City, it became so unsafe that I was scared to even walk to the store sometimes, or just scared to just be outside, because it's like you never know. There was always like random shootings, random fights, and it was like not it. It was not it. Along with the shootings, you also have the things that happen on the subways. Like, I stopped taking a train back when I was in high school, but that doesn't change the fact that there's still crime going on. Like, I haven't been on a train in the past few years, but the stories are out there. It's on the news, on the vlogs. There's always something crazy going on in a train. And one of my biggest fears is like being stuck in a train station or down in the tunnel, and something is going on and I can't like get outside immediately. I gotta run up the steps and all that nonsense. Like, it's just too much to think about. And my sister, my oldest sister, she's a train conductor. Well, she used to be a train conductor for the MTA, and the stories, like, you think what we know is bad, girl, you need to know what's happening behind the scenes, the things that's not even on the news. It was just way too much, okay? And I'm not saying that Florida or any other state is the safest place, but at the end of the day, you have to do what works for you and what you're comfortable, what you're comfortable with. Now, as far as Florida and it being safe, I can honestly say that it's not as safe as I thought. I don't know. This was on the vlogs too, but there was a shooting downtown Orlando on Halloween night, and it was just so random. And then there's a whole bunch of, like, no shade, but like homeless people down there, and I hate to see it, but they just walk around, 9 out of 10 times you downtown, you're drunk because there's nothing but a whole bunch of clubs. So, now that I've explored, basically you're not safe anywhere you go. So with that being said, just make sure when you're out, you're always aware of what's going on around you. You know, never trust anyone too much. And when you're out and you're drinking, make sure that someone has your location, that someone is monitoring you while you're out, because anything can happen. And we don't want to be one of those people that are caught in any unfortunate situations. Okay? And last but not least, thank you for watching my video. I would definitely be making more content in regards to my move here in Orlando. It's been 2 years for me, so I'm pretty clear on, you know, the way things work here. And I had 24 years in New York, so I'm pretty clear on the way things work there as well. And in addition to that, I also travel from New York to Orlando because I am a bridal makeup artist and I take clients in both states. So if you are interested or you like my work, you can follow me on Instagram and you can like and subscribe to my channel. And all products will be listed below. Thank you for watching. Mwah.